Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're bringing a little NASCAR Camping World Truck Series action to you today. It is episode number 30 of the career of Jim Bob Lowder. We're in season number 2, our first year in the truck series. And we are going to try to tackle the tricky triangle today from Pocono. For the Gander Outdoors 150, Jim Bob Lowder driving the 02 truck. And we did not do well in qualifying, but we've made some adjustments and hopefully can do better in the actual race. We're starting 18th, and we are ready to go green. We're underway here from Pocono, starting in 18th on the outside lane. Jennifer Jo Cobb in 17th inside us. That's always dangerous. She has a vendetta against Jim Bob Lowder. And she's not usually in contention for the win, so she doesn't make any bones about just trying to take Jim Bob Lowder out. As well as Wendell Chavis up there, as we get into Coughlin a little bit. And we are falling back here on the outside to 21st. Nemechek in front of us, now to 22nd. Forrester. And now we fall into 23rd, Thorson. So not a great start here for Jim Bob Lowder. And we're going to try to get down on the inside maybe. No, we stay on the outside. Let Thorson have the inside. We've got another truck inside us that's going to pass us and put us into 24th. As we get underway, still in lap number 1 as we come to the end of lap number 1. And the trucks are still pretty packed up together. Let's skip to lap number 3. We're starting to space out a little bit here. And we're going to try to make a move up on the outside. We tap Coughlin again a little bit. We're racing 3 wide here on the back stretch.
Alright, now you're clear.
And we're in 25th place.
Inside.
Not a great start for Jim Bob Lowder, but a lot of time to make up ground. We just got to try to race smart and see if we can make the best of the situation that we have. We are here in lap number 3 at Pocono as we come down the front stretch here. And we move into lap number 4. Stage 1 is 15 laps
Still there.
on this track. And we're still holding on to 25th. We don't have a really great truck. It looks like we're going to be fighting at the entire race.
Still there.
I may have to give in and start Googling setups and stuff. I've been trying to do it on my own, but I'm not smart enough. I don't know racing enough, I guess. I mean, not I guess. I don't know racing enough, that's for sure. So I might have to start Googling some setups and get a little bit of help here with our truck setups to see if we can start competing in this truck series. Keep in mind, Jim Bob Lowder is in his rookie season in the truck series.
Need you to stay on the bottom right here.
As we try to make a move on the inside down the front stretch here.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
And trying to figure out where we can pass trucks. It's not easy on the turns in this on this track, so maybe we'll have to do it on these stretches if we can stay to the inside of them. And we do a pretty good job right there, and we jump about 5 cars up into 20th. Maya Snyder is in 19th in the Liberty Tax car. And we're going to keep our speed up and cruise past him. I don't even think we needed to side draft him. We had enough speed to move up into 19th. We are in lap number 5 of stage 1. And we may be starting to get a little bit of a feel for this track. As we jump ahead to lap number 13, we've moved into 18th place. Out of 32 trucks, Myatt Snyder is up there in 17th. In front of him, we've got Tanner Thorson, I believe. In the GoShare truck, he's our teammate. Our one and only teammate on this truck series, and we're going to blow past him on this front stretch as well. So we move into 16th. Our truck's looking like it's moving a little bit better. We're maybe starting to get a feel for the track. And sometimes it takes a little bit. I don't have time to do an hour's worth of practice, so sometimes the first stage is just to kind of get a feel for what kind of angles I want to take and whatnot around the corners, what kind of speed I need to be at. Greenfield in 15th. And this is the final lap of stage number 1. Looks like we're going to be battling Clay Greenfield for 15th place. As we come down the back stretch here at Pocono, it looks like we're going to move past him into 15th, see if we can hold on to that as we come around turn number 3.
That car there is on your inside. He's inside.
And we get a little bit tight in turn number 3, and Greenfield gets back in front of us. Sorry, that wasn't turn number 3 either. That was turn number 2. This is turn number 3 coming up.
Stage with plenty of racing left.
And it looks like we're going to finish in 16th as the lead car crosses. Stage 1 winner is Brett Moffitt in the 16 truck. And we get into stage number 2 now. We're going to skip ahead to lap number 5 of stage 2. And we're sitting in 17th with Lamastus in 16th. We come down the front stretch at Pocono. 7 laps to go here in stage number 2. Stage number 2, just 12 laps. I want to say this race is 60 laps overall, but I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough. We're going to try to move on the outside of Lamastus, and we are able to get past him on the outside. So we've got pretty decent top-end speed down these long straightaways. And we are into 16th in lap 7, coming up on Brett Enfinger. And once again, our truck might not be as bad as we suspected it might be from the outset. We are into 15th. We qualified at 18th, so we've moved up 3 spots from our qualifying. We just didn't get off to a great start. But we haven't run into any catastrophic accidents or anything, which we've had in a lot of our races. And that has been the reason that we have struggled, is we just get in these crashes that keep us from having good track position. And we are in 15th. We have a caution here in stage number 2.
All right, be ready. Green.
We're in lap 10.
Outside. 2 to go.
So it's going to be a short run here
Careful,
before we get another caution out at the end of stage 2. Brett Enfinger moves past us into 15.
Got one outside now.
We try to hold on to the inside. Here is Bailey Curry, and we end up moving to the outside, try to see if we can get some traction there. So we fall into 17th. We usually do better starting on the inside, but we are falling back again on the restart. And it looks like we're just going to have to hope that stage number 3 is full of really long runs, because the restarts have not looked good for us so far. We fall back into 18th. Bailey Curry in 17th.
Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
We move down to the inside. Lamastus in 16th. We're going to battle past Bailey Curry into 17th.
White flag is in the air.
And the white flag is out. We are in the final lap of stage number 2.
Careful, still there.
Trying to battle into 16th. We do so. Kligerman is in 15th now. Final lap of stage number 2 here. Coming down the back straightaway.
Stay low, stay low. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here.
We move into 15th. We've got Brett Enfinger in 14th. Actually, we're kind of going back and forth.
Clear all around.
And now we're going to battle with Enfinger, it looks like, for 14th. Oh, we get a little bit into his rear quarter panel there, and we give way. kind of ease up on the throttle a little bit, and we give Brett Enfinger the position.
Nice driving that stage.
And we're going to end up with
points.
a 15th place finish in stage number 2. Your stage 2 winner was once again Brett Moffitt. So he's got a pretty good truck, and it looks like he might be the favorite to win this race heading into stage number 3. It is a 60-lap race. We are in lap number 34. And we have fallen back to 29th after a pit stop. And we had a hard time coming out of the pits.
Stay high, stay high. All right, careful now, still there.
We probably ended up getting 4 tires when everybody else got 2. Either that or we had some damage that I didn't really know about.
Careful, still there.
That took some time to repair. So we're in 28th. We have fallen back. Oh, where are we going? Jim Bob. Oh my goodness. And there is your crash that's going to cost us a whole bunch. We fall back into 30th. And we may, I don't know what kind of damage we did there. It looks like we might have avoided a lot of the really heavy contact as we spun out. But we may have to hit the pits to repair some damage. I don't know. We're going to take a look here. Radiator's 100%, engine's 100%. Let's look at our aero. It's down to 88%. That could be a problem. We've got some damage on the front and sides of our truck. And I don't know. Our tires still look good. We may try to gut this one out with 88% aero. It might cost us a little bit, but probably not as much as if we went into the pits. Too short. All right, we're at lap number 36 of 60, and we've got some ground to make up. We're in 29th. We move into 28th. We've got plenty of time to get back into the 15 range. That's probably about where our truck belongs. But we'll see if that crash cost us some spots. There's Wendell Chavis at 27th. Wendell Chavis, another nemesis of ours. Chavis and Jennifer Jo Cobb. There are two nightmares as we try to get past Chavis on the inside, and he just lets us go, luckily. And now we were staring at the rear end of Jennifer Jo Cobb again. She's in 26th. We're in 27th. And we're going to cruise past the She-Devil on the outside. She's going to move to the inside of Mosley. Hopefully we can clear both of them. It looks like she's still in our blind spot. And we are in 25th. And I think we've passed her. Maybe she wasn't in our blind spot. Maybe she actually pitted or something. But I didn't see where she ended up coming out of that. All right, we're in lap number 37. Sitting in 25th place. Coughlin in 24th. We are cruising down the outside, trying to catch up to Coughlin. I feel like we have a decent truck. That crash cost us, well, the pit. Honestly, the bad pit stop after stage 2 cost us more than anything. And now we are moving up on Nemechek into 23rd. Kligerman, these are all trucks that we passed once before, and we are having to pass them once again. Kligerman on the inside. We move to the outside. Kligerman trying to find a way to get past the FreightAuctions.com truck of Bailey Curry.
Stay low, stay low.
And he is up into 21st. So Kligerman's making some ground. Lamastus in 21st now. Kligerman's moved into 20th. Bailey Curry in 22nd. We fall back to 23rd. We're all jammed up with these trucks in the low 20s here. Let's see if we can make up some ground here on this next straightaway. And we get a little bit tight into that corner and end up on the outside lane. We come up by side Kligerman. We've got Lamastus in front of us. We're kind of boxed in here. Rayum on the outside. Lamastus in front. We're going to try to push him out ahead of Lamastus into this corner. We blow past him on the outside. But we're getting into the wall a little bit there. So we might have hit the throttle just a little bit too much. Punched it a little bit too much on the outside. End up a little bit tight and into the wall. And now we've got lap number 54. We've jumped ahead. We're in 15th. So we did make it back to about where we were when we had that crash. We had plenty of time to do so. A crash late in the race is a lot more catastrophic than one in lap number 34 of 60. So we're in 15th. I think it's Brett Enfinger there on the inside of us in 14th. And we're going to get past him with a little side drafting action on the outside. Here in lap number 54. Looks like we're not going to challenge for the win here, but hey, starting 18th, anything above that I'll take, as we try to just maintain our position in the point standings and see if we just can't improve race by race and just get a little bit better here and there. Here in our rookie season with Jim Bob Lowder. Enfinger has moved back into 14th as we hit lap number 55. 6 laps to go in this race here at Pocono. So we head into turn 1 here. Enfinger, 2 or 3 car lengths out ahead of us in 14th. And we might just battle with him for the 14th spot for the rest of this race, because I don't see a car in front of him for ages up there. It is just wide open. And we're going to move into 14th past Enfinger. Let's see if we can hold it through 4 or 5 more laps. I don't think we're on the lead lap. I feel like we're at least 1 lap down, maybe more. So we might not get through all 60 laps before the leader crosses. We head into turn number 3 as we come down the front stretch here at Pocono, the tricky triangle. Sitting in 14th, we have a good 10 or 12 car length lead on Enfinger. And we're going to move into lap 58. We're still sitting in 14th place. It might be where we are ticketed to finish this race. We're coming up on a truck here. If he's the 13th place truck, we might have a spot to gain 1 more point in the standings. Every point is valuable. So we try to improve our position here. A point is a point. And we are in lap 59. 2 laps to go. I believe the leaders, though, might be on the last lap. That's Kvapel. He's in 31st, so that is not the 13th place truck. And the 13th place truck must have just pitted because we just moved into 13th. Or somebody went off or something. Somebody in front of us went off the track because we just moved ahead of somebody who we did not see. Here in lap number 59, so hey, a point is a point, we'll take it. I don't know who it was that ended up in the pits for whatever reason. Here on the final 2 laps, maybe somebody ran out of gas. Who knows, it could have been any number of things. So we're in 13th now. Coming down the home stretch here. We get into the wall a little bit. And we're going to hold on.
Got 1 to go.
And it looks like we are on the lead lap. I guess Pocono's a big enough track that 13th place could be on the lead lap. That's Peters. I don't think we'll ever catch number 12, but hey, I didn't think we'd catch 13 either. Maybe somebody else will go off. Here in the final lap, we head into turn number 1 for the final time.
Clear all the way to the bottom, clear down low.
Coming down the back straightaway. We're moving pretty good. We reach 171 miles an hour down that stretch. We head into turn 2. And now we have the short straightaway before turn 3. And it looks like we're going to finish in 13th. A finish that I'll take. It's not a super dramatic finish here. But we'll take 13th any day of the week when we start 18th. And your race winner is Brett Moffitt. He ran the table in this race. Won stage 1 and 2 and the entire race. Stuart Friesen finished in second. Jim Bob Lowder finished in 13th behind Myatt Snyder and Austin Self. So that is how this race ends up here on the career of Jim Bob Lowder. Let's take a look maybe at the point standings. And maybe we don't, actually. We'll take a look at the point standings when we start the next episode. It is episode number 30, the career of Jim Bob Lowder on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.